evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 CEV Volleyball Champions League Men and Women Drawing of Lots, broadcasted live here in Budapest, Hungary. But before we start, we will show a short video with an explanation of exactly how the process of the drawing of the lots will go. So take a look.
Both the men's and women's fourth round of the 2019 CEV Volleyball Champions League will have 20 teams competing in 5 pools of 4 teams, each using the double round-robin system. 18 teams are directly seeded to the fourth round based on the Champions League ranking, while the remaining 2 spots will be awarded to the 2 teams qualifying from the third round later this month. All the teams are divided into 4 cups according to the 2019 Champions League ranking list, starting with the 18 seeded teams, followed by the 2 slots for the third round winners. For both the men's and women's draws, we will start from the top and work from left to right as the teams are drawn. Meaning that first, all of the teams from Cup 1 are drawn and placed from left to right in the first row of each pool. Next, the teams from Cup 2 are drawn into row 2, those in Cup 3 into row 3, and finally, those in Cup 4 into the bottom row. From the 18 seeded teams, 2 teams from the same country, ranked first and second for that national federation, cannot be drawn into the same pool. Meaning that if the drawn team from a cup matches with one of the teams already positioned into that pool, then the team drawn is placed into the next pool to the right. If it is the last pool where there's a clash, then the last 2 teams where there is no clash are switched with each other. Matches in the fourth round are played from November to February, after which there will be another draw on the 1st of March for the quarterfinals through until the finals event scheduled for the 18th and 19th of May 2019.
And now is the time for what we've all been waiting for, the drawing of lots. And we will start with the women drawing of lots. But before we do, let's take a look at some highlights of the Women Champions League from 2018.
And they've won it! The dynasty continues.
And that was the first highlight. So before we start with the women's drawing of lots, we have a special guest that I would like to introduce to the stage to help assist with the drawing of the lots. A legendary player. He's a 4-time Olympic medalist, Olympic champion from London 2012, 4-time winner of the CEV Volleyball Champions League, who retired at the end of the 2017-2018 season after winning the CEV Cup with Belgorod and receiving the award for the MVP of the finals. Now that's what I call a mouthful. Please welcome to the stage, Sergei Tatyukin. Welcome. We will now start with the drawing of the first cup. Sergei, can you please mix the balls? And let's see which team will be the first team in Pool A. And the first team for Pool A is Vakifbank Istanbul, Turkey. Turkey, Vakifbank Istanbul. And that is the first team for Pool A, and now we will draw for the first team in Pool B. Sergei, please mix them up. Let's see which will be the first team for Pool B. men's, we have Ekçabaci Vitra, Istanbul, Turkey. Ekçabaci Vitra, Istanbul, Turkey. And now moving on to Pool C, the first team for Pool C. Thank you. Oh, yeah, got it. And the first team for Pool C is Italy, Igor Gorgonzola, Novada. Igor Gorgonzola, Novada. And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to Pool D for the first team. Please, Sergey. And the first team for Pool D, we have Italy, Imocovole Conegliano. Italy, Imocovole Conegliano. And the last team rounding out the first cup, which will take the first place in Pool E. Thank you. And that team will be Russia, Dynamo Moscow. Russia, Dynamo Moscow. And that was the first cup. And now we will move on to the second cup. And let's see who will join Vakifbank Istanbul in Pool A. Sergey, can you please mix them? For the second team in Pool A, we have France Béziers VB. France Béziers VB. And moving on to Pool B, the second team for Pool B will be Russia, Dynamo Kazan. Russia, Dynamo Kazan. And now, the second team for Pool C will be France, Ersekan, France, Ersekan. And the team joining Pool D for the second spot will be LKS Kormecikon Lodz, Poland. LKS Kormecikon Lodz, Poland. And to round out the second cup with the second team in Pool E will be, let's see, Poland, Chimich Police. Poland, Chimich Police. And that concludes the second cup round. And now moving on to the third cup. Sergey, let's see who will join Vakifbank und Béziers in Pool E. And the team that will take the third position in Pool A is Bulgaria. Maritza Plovdiv. Bulgaria, Maritza Plovdiv. And moving on to the third position in Pool B, joining Dinamo Kazan and Vitra Istanbul is Finland. Hey Malina. Finland. Hey Malina. It's good. It's good to show some excitement. And moving on to Pool C, the third team that will be joining Nevada and Khan is Belarus Menchanka Minsk. Belarus Menchanka Minsk. And now, the team that will occupy the third position in Pool D is Germany, SSC Palmberg Schwerin. Germany, SSC Palmberg Schwerin. And rounding up Pool E will be for the third position, the third cup. We have Romania, CSM Bucharesti. Romania, CSM Bucharesti. And that rounds up the third cup. And so far, Pool B looks strong with Turkey, Russia, and Finland. And now moving on to the last cup, the fourth cup. And taking the last spot in Pool A will be the winner of Romania, CSM Volleyball Alba Blaj, or Germany, Allianz MTFA Stuttgart. Once again, the winner from CSM Vola Alba Blaj, Romania, or Germany, Allianz MTFA Stuttgart. So the winner of these two will take the final spot in Pool A. And moving on to Pool B for the final and the fourth spot, joining Finland, Russia, and Turkey will be Russia, Uralochka, NTMK, Yekaterinburg. Russia, Uralochka, NTMK, Yekaterinburg. And the team joining Pool C next will be, thank you, Sergey. And the fourth position will be taken by the winner of Poland, Budowlani Łódź, or France, ASPTT Mulhouse Fabe. Once again, one of the winners from Poland, Budowlani Łódź, or France, ASPTT Mulhouse Fabe, will take the fourth position in Pool C. And now coming upon the two last positions. Thank you. And for the fourth position in Pool D will be Italy, Savino del Bene Scandici. Italy, Savino del Bene Scandici. Scandici. And now, the last team in the fourth cup in Pool E will be Turkey, Fenerbahçe SK Istanbul. Turkey, Fenerbahçe SK Istanbul. And ladies and gentlemen, that rounds up the women's drawing of lots. Thank you very much, Sergey, for your assistance. Thank you. Thank you very much. And just to have a final recap, here you can see we have in Pool A, Vakibak Istanbul, France, Bezé. It's a very strong pool here. It will be interesting to see who will be in the finals. And now, moving on to the men's drawing of lots 2018. But before we move on, let's take a look at some highlights from the CEV Men's Champions League 2018. We have another legendary player, a special guest amongst us here today, and I would like to invite her to the stage to help assist me with the men's drawing of the lots. Now, this player is the most successful French female volleyball player of all time, a two-time winner of the CEV Volleyball Championships League in 2002 and in 2003, and a two-time silver medal winner in 2006 and 2012, a record 19-time French national champion with RC Cannes, and a two-time MVP of the Champions League Final Four in 2003 and 2006. Please help me welcome to the stage Miss Victoria Rava. Hello. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin with the first cup of the men's drawing of lots. So, Victoria, if you can mix them. And the first men's team that will occupy the first position in Pool A is Russia, Zenit Kazan. Russia, Zenit Kazan. And moving on to Pool B, the team that will take the first position in Pool B will be Italy, Cucine Lube Civitanova. Italy, Cucine Lube Civitanova. Thank you. And now moving on to Pool C. The first team in Pool C will be, thank you, Victoria. Russia, Zenit St. Petersburg. Russia, Zenit St. Petersburg. And now for Pool D, we have the first team. And that team is Poland, PGE Skra Belchatov. Poland, PGE Skra Belchatov. And rounding up the first cup, the first team in Pool E. Thank you. will be Italy, Sir Coluzzi, Sicoma, Perugia. Italy, Sir Coluzzi, Sicoma, Perugia. And that concludes the first cup. And we will now move to the second cup of the 2019 Women's Drawing of Lots. And Victoria. And joining Zanik Kazan will be, for the second position in Pool A, Halkbank Ankara, Turkey. Halkbank Ankara, Turkey. And joining Pool B for the second position will be Poland, Saksa Kajinjin Kotle. Saksa Kajinjin Kotle. And the next team, joining St. Petersburg, is Germany, VfB Friedrichshafen. Germany, VfB Friedrichshafen. And the team that will be joining Bełchatów, Poland, in Pool D in the second position is Germany, Berlin Recycling Volleys. Germany, Berlin Recycling Volleys. And rounding up the second cup for the second position in Pool E will be Turkey, Arkas Izmir. Turkey, Arkas Izmir. And ladies and gentlemen, that rounds up the second cup. And now we will move on to the third cup. For the third position, Pool A, we have Belgium, Knack Rosalare. Belgium, Knack Rosalare. So far, Pool A looks pretty strong. And now in Pool B, joining Italy and Poland for the third position in Pool B will be Czech Republic, Vakečez Karlovarsko. Vakečez Karlovarsko, Czech Republic. And in Pool C, joining St. Petersburg and Friedrichshafen for the third position, we have Slovenia, ACH Volley Ljubljana. ACH Volley Ljubljana. And the team that will occupy the third position in Pool D, we have Belgium, Green Yard Mosaic. Belgium, green yard, Mosaic. And to round up the third cup, for the third position in Pool E, joining Perugia and Izmir, we have France, Tor Vabe. France, Tor Vabe. And that was the final team of the third cup. And now, the last cup, Pool A, which team will occupy the fourth position in Pool A. And that team will be the winner of the two teams, Greece, PAOK, Thessaloniki, or Germany, United Volleys, Frankfurt. Once again, the team that would occupy the fourth position in Pool A will be the winner of the two teams from Greek, PAOK, Thessaloniki, or United Volleys, Frankfurt, Germany. And now for the fourth position in Pool B, thank you. We have Italy, Azimut Modena. Italy, Azimut Modena. And rounding up Pool C with the fourth position will be the winner of the two teams, Jamont VB 52 HM France or Serbia Vojvodina in Zeme Novi Sad. Once again, it will be the winners of the two teams, France Jamont VB 52 HM or Serbia Vojvodina in Zemo Novi Sad. And the team that will occupy the fourth position in Pool D will be Poland, Tref Gdansk. Poland, Tref Gdansk. And now the final team for the fourth cup in the men's drawing of the lots in Pool E will be Russia, Dynamo Moscow. Russia, Dynamo Moscow. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the drawing of the men's drawing of lots. Thank you very much. Please, a hand clap for Victoria for her assistance. And here is a recap. We have Pool A with Russia, Turkey, Belgium, Germany, which is a strong pool. Pool B. I am looking forward to see the results from the playouts. So ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the drawing of the lots 2019 men and women. And I would like to wish you all a very nice evening. Enjoy the gala for all of you who will be attending. And thank you once again for coming. Thank you very much.